By now, back in Europe, torpedoes were proving a decisive weapon in the war. Hedy knew that efforts to make torpedoes more effective using radio control rather than actual wire were plagued by problems. A signal broadcast on one frequency was unreliable, prone to interference, and could easily be intercepted or jammed by the enemy. Hedy's breakthrough idea was to transmit the signal in a pseudo-random pattern, so it flitted continuously from frequency to frequency at split-second intervals. If a receiver was synchronized to exactly the same pattern, then it would pick up the entire message, while those listening would simply intercept the occasional blip. But how would the transmitter and the receiver work? Cue the piano player. Paper rolls slotted with holes, like those Antheil used to coordinate the automatic player pianos in his music, could ensure the frequency transmission would stay in sync. Put one in the transmitter, send the other off in the receiver, trigger them at the same time, and start broadcasting. The system would operate over 88 wavelengths, the same number of keys on a piano. Frequency hopping had been created. Hedy and George patented the idea as a secret communication system and gave it to the US Navy entirely free to help the Allies. It could have changed the war and Hedy's life, until the top military brass put the brakes on. A Hollywood starlet and piano player, inventors. The idea and people behind it were dismissed, out of hand, impractical, unworkable. Hedy was told to stick to showbiz and use her famous face to raise money for the war effort. So how did US battleships achieve security?